Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Leo. How are you guys? Food for thought. I'm thinking of doing singles readings twice a month instead of every week, and maybe doing something else probably related in between. Okay, let me know how you feel about that, because I just feel like less people are watching the singles. I don't think people probably need singles readings every week, but let me know. Okay. Oops, these cards want to come out. I was just about to say Leo and out they came. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, the Devil. I am free from whatever is holding me back. So it's about no longer giving to somebody who doesn't want to give in return. It's about reciprocity. So interesting energy. The Devil. Why is this here? Yeah, so we have the King of Cups. So this is a person who's probably a little obsessed, but it has to do with reciprocity, sharing the feelings. See, this is sometimes a person who becomes obsessed with a situation, a person, but they're not giving. So it's a person who's looking for reciprocity, equal give and take. So yeah, someone here is definitely in that energy. It's often someone who's a workaholic too. It's an energy of someone who kind of, it feels as though they want more than they're willing to give. But I'm feeling with this King of Cups, they want reciprocity. Okay. Yeah. Nine of Swords or some kind of regrets, a little stress or anxiety. So I feel that somebody here is a little, it's an obsession. It's also an energy of something being unhealthy. See, when someone doesn't reciprocate. So take this as it resonates. See, someone's keeping something to themselves. Someone has regrets. Maybe they kept a secret. There may have been a choice in love. It's often a person who, like I feel, it's an unhealthy situation. And it looks like the King of Cups is somebody wanting someone to reciprocate, but maybe they're not reciprocating. Okay. It could go either way, but I see a choice in love. Somebody here's thinking about love. They want love. But I feel with that High Priestess, it's a person who already knows everything they need to know. Maybe it's a person who kept a secret or kept a choice. Maybe they regret. There's some sort of obsession, but it could be just an unhealthy situation somebody's been involved in. It's often a person who is often breaking free. It's free to do whatever is holding them back. So someone here I feel regrets holding back. Three of Wands. So it has to do with somebody here waiting. Okay. Somebody may feel, like I say, there's an obsession. It's a person who often feels it's too late. Okay. Feeling like it's too late, too little, too late, and they regret. So I feel there's someone here a little bit obsessed here. But it's definitely someone who's thinking about love and their choices in love. I feel maybe they have regrets. Maybe they kept all their feelings to themselves. Yeah, someone who's definitely focused on money, maybe a workaholic. Often the Capricorn is somebody who's a workaholic. It's becoming unhealthy. Okay, so it also has to do with this Knight of Pentacles, feeling apprehensive. Somebody here feels they deserve to be financially stable. So it's a lot of focus on money. So it definitely looks like a workaholic, but I feel here this is someone who's feeling apprehensive. They're looking at the details. Slow and steady wins the race. This is someone here who feels like it's too late. Yeah. Ten of Swords, because it's an energy of something ending painfully, but this is someone who's seen the truth and why something ended. Now, it looks like you have a person who was crazy about you, but maybe was focused more on money, a workaholic, rinse and repeat kind of energy, but there's regret. Okay. Could be based on unfounded fear. The High Priestess is someone who already knows everything. This is someone who knows the answers they're seeking. Okay. So I feel like you have a King of Cups coming in. They want to start something. Okay. It's an energy of someone who's, it has to do with building, definitely, but it's putting their best foot forward. Yeah. This is someone who's regretting not putting their best foot forward, not planting the seed, something to build upon. So it's an opportunity. A lot of focus on money. Yeah, it has to do with this person becoming more confident. See, I feel somebody wasn't confident here. See, it has to do with being strong, being confident. This is a person who's now confident about how they feel, where I feel they weren't at some point. Maybe they weren't sure how you felt about them. Okay. Maybe we have two people who've kept everything to themselves, never shared their feelings, but I see a choice in love. Yeah, this is someone thinking about commitment here. Yeah, it's love here. It's also a person choosing what they love too, you see, making that choice, but it has to do with them being confident about their feelings, see, about reaching out. I feel someone was crazy about you, obsessed, okay, definitely, but I can see the energy of it being unhealthy. Yeah, see, thanks, but no thanks. Someone emotionally drained, probably not sure what to think. There may have been a rejection. So it's often someone who's obsessed, a little worried you're going to reject them. But it has to do with them being confident. I feel they're confident about how they feel, but they weren't confident that you would feel the same. That's what it looks like. So there it is, an energy of change. So this is someone who's definitely has some anxiety, maybe some regrets for keeping everything to themselves. A secret. So what is this energy? The secret. What is the secret? Yeah, a secret. Yeah, a little confusion. This is an energy of shadow work. So this is somebody kind of going within here, into me, I see, doing a little shadow work. So there we go. Leo, they're confident about how they feel about you, but they're not sure they're confident but you feel about them. So now this is somebody here definitely keeping a secret. So it could even be a secret admirer energy, but it really looks like someone's worried about being rejected more than... I don't think this person's sure you feel the same. Yeah, see, reciprocity. See, they're not sure you'll reciprocate, that you feel the same. You may have actually changed your focus because of this. Maybe you didn't feel confident. It's a little back and forth here, but it has to do with both people reciprocating. Maybe both of you feel like it's too late, the ship has sailed, but we have a person focused on their finances, a person who feels they have a right to be financially stable. So maybe it's a person who was working really hard until they were emotionally drained, exhausted. Okay, so we'll see where this leads. Let's have a look at the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, someone keeping all their feelings to themselves, drinking their own tears. See, there it is. Yeah, could be them, could be you, but I feel it's just the energy of the Princess of Cups, someone drinking their own tears because they're worried about being rejected. They're not sure you feel the same. Okay, so if you have told somebody how you feel, okay, they're confident about how they feel. And I do feel it's energy where maybe they lacked confidence at some point, but they want to put their best foot forward. They want to plant the seed. They want to offer you something. So I do see energy of change, changing how someone feels, you see. A little stress. And I feel it has to do with just unfounded fear. Maybe both of you have kept your feelings to yourself. I feel like you changed your focus. Maybe you're no longer focused on them. Okay. Or you're just focused on your money here. But I do see the energy of lack of reciprocity between two people. It takes two people to share their feelings, two people to build something here. You can see it. I mean, Six of Pentacles is about somebody giving to somebody and waiting for it to be reciprocated. Someone was focused more on their money. So they're definitely someone who feels they missed an opportunity. Let's have a Three of Wands. Why is this here? Yeah, see, there it is. Looking at this, this is someone who drops a little hint, maybe tosses a breadcrumb. It's a person who definitely is focused on their money. But and I feel actually both of you may be in that energy now, but I can see the Princess of Pentacles looking at the details of a situation. It's an energy of someone who's trying to realize their goals, but this is an energy of the seeds planted in the past. So something happened, okay? Yeah, there's a lack of reciprocity. Somebody didn't share their feelings. They kept them to themselves because they were worried you wouldn't feel the same. There they are. See, it's a person who's apprehensive. They're going to reach out. See, they offered one little cup, nothing more. Now, maybe they're coming in to apologize, but often it's a person who kind of makes excuses. We'll see. I do feel it's somebody who's definitely wants to be financially stable. It's a person who needs to be confident. I feel they're confident about how they feel, but not confident about that you feel the same. Yeah, for some reason, yeah. You can see the Empress energy, the birth of something new. So I see the end of a painful situation. Whatever it is, it's over. Someone sees why something ended. They know they kept... So they're confident now, maybe not in the past, because I see two people keeping their feelings to themselves. not sharing them, because you both probably are worried about being rejected. So there's an obsession here. Tell me more about this devil. The devil is an obsession. It's something unhealthy. See, someone here maybe work too much. They're emotionally drained. They don't have a lot of time, energy to give. But there's the energy of waiting. See, somebody here is waiting. There's an obsession, waiting. But whilst I feel like I see some Capricorn energy. Maybe you both have that, obsessed with money, work, but I feel like you're still focused on each other. I see Leo, you're trying to change your focus. Okay, trying to focus on other things, likely not talking, maybe waiting for this person to reach out. So you're just kind of doing you, I feel. But it really is, they don't feel confident that you feel the same. See, the apprehension. See, this is the energy of having faith in themselves and a decision, obviously, but it has to do with how someone conducts themselves. So they didn't put their best foot forward. So it's possible this is somebody who's apologizing for the way they're behaving, the way they conducted themselves. Okay, their habits. This is somebody who has a habit, a workaholic. But it's definitely, those old school kind of rules here. This is somebody who could be old school. They want to make sure they're financially successful. They feel they deserve financial stability. The Empress is open, see? This is energy of being open. It's a healing energy. So we have the birth of something new. I feel like you're open to something new. You're making a choice. And maybe you weren't focused on this person enough. Maybe that's what they felt, okay? I don't know, but let's have a look at that queen. There it is. Another queen. See, it has to do with both people feeling the same. You both felt the same way. You're waiting for the other person to reciprocate. See, it looks to me like it has to do with you not being confident about how they feel, them not being confident about how you feel, regardless of what's said. But maybe you've changed your focus. Maybe you've decided to move on. Okay. I feel that if you have moved on, this person's definitely regretted. I feel they're going to reach out. Okay. I feel they're going to reach out. Maybe they feel like it's too late. Okay. You've already moved on. But there's the opportunity. Little Taurus energy here. Grounding. Maybe some old school rules. But it has to do with this person, I feel, apologizing for the way they behaved. Maybe they kept you waiting. Maybe maybe they're just reaching out, fishing for info, wanting to know if you've moved on or it's too late. I feel like you're open. Yeah, see, open to love. That's what you want. You're open to love. Now, I definitely can see this person, they've kept their feelings to themselves. It's a secret. Definitely a mutual energy. Let's have a look at the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's that age-old issue of being, obsessing and more worried about being rejected. That's what's holding this up, is the fear of rejection. And also this energy of money, because the devil is Capricorn energy, and I see a lot of focus on money. Maybe you're more focused on what they're not giving than what they are. I don't know. It could go either way. But I feel this is an energy of being open to love. The Empress is open to love. Yeah. So I do see definitely the energy of some kind of invitation to start of something. So there's an energy that's ending, something painful. It's over. Okay. This is someone who sees the truth. You may be focused on someone else, or maybe you feel that way about them. It's like there's this mutual energy. I can see it. Yeah, I feel two people just aren't on the same page. And that's the thing, is maybe this person's just saying, we're not on the same page. Maybe we don't get each other. Okay, maybe it's your lifestyles, your habits, but it looks like they're apologizing for keeping you waiting, or the way they conducted themselves, but they feel like it's too late. Yeah, see, it has to do with partnering up. See, it has to do with maybe this person wasn't confident you had their best interest at heart. Okay, because the energy is waiting, both people waiting for the other person, but nobody's moving here. Yeah, but I can see this energy of positive news after a painful ending. So they may be thinking you're reaching out to other people, or you have other people reaching out, because it's like you've changed your focus. I feel like you're just doing you. Okay, I do. But I feel like you both kept this love, these emotions to yourself. It takes two people to share this energy. It's an energy of, two people giving each other time, the energy, sharing how you feel, but nobody's moving. They feel like it's too late. But I feel like they're going to, I definitely feel they at some point didn't feel confident, but now they are confident. See, it has to do with strong, but it has to do with yourself, Leo. Not confident that you feel the same as they do. So let's have another look at that strength. Yeah, see, look at that energy. Oh, yeah. So there we go. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. So the King of Cups could be Leo. The Queen of Cups could be Leo here. But this is a person who's very determined. Okay, somebody who definitely knows what they want. So someone definitely feels confident. They now know what they want. So this is a person who doesn't give up here. They could be an Aries, Leo. They may have Leo in their chart. I also see Gemini here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus. A little Libra energy here. And that Capricorn is very powerful at the top. Yeah, just obsessed and waiting. See, waiting. That's this waiting game. Both people waiting for the other person. As I feel this is somebody who's a little bit of an ego. It also has to do with someone who takes a lot of pride in their work. Okay, they definitely want to be successful. So maybe they weren't very financially successful at the time, but it looks like they're a very determined person, very passionate, very creative. Absolutely. This is someone who generally knows what they want. So I feel they're feeling more confident about what they want. Here they come, communication, incoming. Yeah, it has to do with possible multiple opportunities, but I also see this as someone being very busy. It's possible, like I say, a little bit of a workaholic. But I feel this is the opportunity. So this is an energy of somebody coming in to communicate, coming on pretty quick. They're very spontaneous. I feel like this is almost like an energy where they're looking to see that you've moved on. You're no longer reaching out. You're no longer reciprocating. Maybe you have other opportunities. But I feel as there's definitely this vice versa here. This is a person who's now in a hurry. See, they now know what they want. They're now in a hurry. Yeah, they want to offer you this cup. There it is. I mean, maybe you have a choice between two. Been there, done that. Maybe it's yourself. Been there, done that. Okay. Where maybe you offered a cup. I don't know if you told this person how you feel, but I feel it's them not confident that you feel as confident as they do, at least at this point here, because we have the King of Cups, emotionally mature, available. Yeah. See, reciprocity, teamwork, cooperation, compromise. There's a need for compromise, but it has to do with compatibility, the things you have in common. Friends and family, I feel like you have a lot in common, but I don't think it's being shared. I don't think you're telling each other everything to make each other feel confident, because I can see the feelings, the emotions. See, you've had a tough time in your love life. I feel like you're just kind of doing you, and you're trying to change your focus. You're trying not to focus on them, but I feel like you are. And I feel like it's vice versa, but you definitely have things in common. Queen of Wands, you're both creative. You both know what you want. You're not afraid to go after it. But for some reason, when it comes to the two of you, you're both waiting. I think both people feel like it's too late, or just an energy of looking elsewhere. You see? Because I definitely see a painful ending. Now, this could be getting off online dating, social media, or some kind of ending between friends and family. But I'm seeing this as whatever ended, this person's seeing the truth. They held back their feelings. And I feel the truth is you're open to this. But it has to do with friends and family. Maybe there's other people involved, but let's see. It looks like an invitation. It looks like they want to offer you something, a fresh new start, an invitation to some kind of an event, party, gathering, maybe to introduce you to their friends and family. Maybe that's why it ended. Maybe they didn't feel confident at the time. They certainly are now. Yeah, releasing things that no longer serve, people, situations. Yeah, letting go of some people here. See, that no longer serve. This is an energy of somebody here. Well, it's definitely a person learning to love themselves first. But it has to do with someone's hopes and dreams. It's energy of hoping you're going to reach out. It's like you're both hoping that the other person reaches out and tells the other person first. Ah. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who, I feel this mutual, you know, friends and family. Maybe their family really likes you, or you have mutual friends. So it just looks positive because I feel this person sees why it ended. They see. Okay, so I don't know, one of you ended it. Okay, but it has to do with putting an end to a painful situation. It has to do with someone knowing their worth and value and letting go. Yeah, let's have a look at the star. Oops, that came out quick. Yeah, so a little Aquarius energy, some Libra, Gemini. So there it is, wanting to know the truth. See, somebody here wants to know the truth. Feel like you were telling someone some kind of truth here, but this could be actually a person, somebody in between. Someone may have given someone advice. Sometimes friends are well-meaning. They give advice. It's not always the best advice. So it's some sort of judgment or decision here. It has to do with the communication. Yeah, it has to do with whether something's long-term or successful. Now, I feel someone's ego is getting in the way. It has to do with a sense of pride. I feel it has to do with, you know, somebody taking a lot of pride here. But I'm telling you, there's a mutual energy. This has to do with both people wanting the same things, your hopes and dreams. Now, maybe this is a truth where you want someone who's successful, or maybe you feel this person just comes in when they want attention. Something has been said. Okay, there's some kind of a communication. But it has to do with long-term, planning and preparing for something to be successful long-term. You may be feeling this is someone just coming in looking for attention. Maybe you said something to this person, okay? This could also, like I say, there could be another person involved here, someone giving advice. Someone to tell, maybe someone was telling this person to release you or, you know, and move on. But it has to do with letting go of the ego. So it's somebody's ego. And I actually feel it's both people releasing the ego. Yeah, more than likely. But wow. Yeah, so we have someone successful, single, someone who's independent. So we have two very independent people chasing success. Yeah, I feel like you didn't chase this person, or maybe they wanted you to chase them, but you're not. Okay. You're not chasing, I feel. You're independent. You're looking out for yourself. You have everything you need. But you may feel like this person just wants to be single. They just want to come in when they want attention. There's a need for some kind of communication. We have two people who aren't on the same page. Okay? It's an energy of wanting to know the truth, nothing but the truth. If they ask you the truth, you'll tell them the truth. I feel like you're successful. You're independent. You take care of yourself. Okay? If someone's chasing you because you're successful, watch that too. Yeah, I feel like we just have two people who are just, it has to do with being confident. It has to do with looking at the past with kindness and compassion. Now this is someone who's definitely feeling confident, where maybe they weren't before because they held back. They kept their feelings. Maybe you were more confident than them. I don't know. But now we have the King of Swords. See, two people questioning, being discerning, analyzing a situation. So it has to do with communication. Okay, maybe two people judging each other here. I don't really see that too much, a little bit, because we know these are two energies of people who can be quite judgmental, but it has to do with clearing things up. See, it's somebody here who needs to feel confident about a decision. I feel they are. They weren't. That's why it ended. They're analyzing it. They see. You either ended it or they ended it because of that. So that's all this is. I'm not going to beat this up anymore. It's going in circles because what I feel is this person's doing a lot of thinking. Yeah, they're about to make a move. Yeah, they're going to make a move here. There it is. See, that's a decision, a judgment. But it has to do with whether you've moved on. They're fishing for info. They may reach out to someone. Okay, they may be reaching out to someone you know in your social circle. That person, I would be careful of anyone advice, but I feel it has to do with judging each other maybe, or just making that decision. You see? We got two people enjoying the fruits of their labors. We have two single people here by the looks of it. But it has to do with this person healing and making a decision that they're confident with. They need to know how you feel. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Why is this here? Gonna do this one more. King of Pentacles. Yeah, you want someone who's successful, stable, someone who cooperates and compromise. It has to do with being compatible. Now, yeah, there could be some choices here. Okay, definitely could be for some of you where you're making a choice. Someone's not reaching out, but see, they're looking at this reciprocity. It has to do with them needing to cooperate and compromise. I feel they kept to themselves, but we know the Queen of Pentacles is someone who gives and sacrifices, bends over backwards to please somebody. You see, so I feel at some point you may have decided to end this. Maybe they were involved with other people or too many people involved. There may have been gossip. Whatever has happened here, I feel it has to do with this could have been successful. Egos. I feel it's a need to release the ego. And also it's an energy of somebody letting go, okay? And maybe other people they're involved with. It could have to do with releasing some friends, some people, okay? Who is this? This could be a family member giving this person advice to put an end to this. Let's see. I'm getting a weird vibe from this Queen of Swords. I have as soon as I put it down. Let's have a look at this. Queen of Swords, why is this here? Oops. Yeah, see some stress and anxiety, some unfounded fear. Someone made a decision maybe based on unfounded fear, but it also has to do with someone maybe making somebody feel guilty. But it has to do with releasing it. It doesn't matter. It's about letting it go. Regret, anxiety. I feel it's a lot of it based on unfounded fear. Maybe you were afraid they were invested in someone else, or they were afraid you were invested. I feel like you're telling the truth. I mean, you're not going to sit around and wait forever. You're going to possibly just look elsewhere. Maybe you were open. It's possible you were open because you were waiting for this. I feel like the Empress energy is coming in here. Where you know your worth and value. So it has to, but I'm going to tell you, it has to do with mutual feelings, mutual friends. Maybe somebody told you something. Okay? Someone's ego getting in the way, absolutely. But I feel the decision to make a move. This person's looking at this, analyzing it. They're about to make a decision. See, the manifesting. Someone else may have been involved and may even manipulated. Could be someone you know, someone they know, or a friend and family member. Someone's manipulated. So it's a person who kind of knew everything. But I feel we got two people kind of mirroring each other a little bit here too. Two people who have everything they need, but love because of it. Sometimes it's best for people to keep situations to themselves, because if you tell other people, and maybe you have someone else who was chasing, maybe you have a friend who was chasing this person too. Maybe they manipulated and told this person something that they didn't like that they heard. But I feel like you're open to this. The Empress is open. And I almost feel like the Empress is coming out again here. I'm feeling this energy of manifesting. Someone has all the tools, the information. See? This person's thinking. I feel we have a person who manipulates. Maybe they thought you were manipulating them or vice versa. But I feel there's another person here. Somebody told someone something here. So a decision was based on that, but there it is. See, a cycle ending. See, it's an energy of someone wanting things to go in their favor. So this is a positive energy. So there's some kind of change. It's almost like a person put a spin on something that was said. You know this person, whoever they are, they could be a Gemini. Maybe this person said it's over. Move on. It's time for you to move on. Maybe told them that you had someone else. You were reaching out to someone. Okay, vice versa. Interesting. But this is a person who's stable, practical. See, looking into the future. See, this is a person who kept something to themselves. Maybe you had a choice. I don't know. But there it is. Soulmate connection. Two people connecting. Maybe someone just told somebody they just wanted to be friends. Maybe it was a friend zone. So it's sort of like a friend zone, but it could be a friendship going to the next level. I feel there's someone else involved here. Somebody who told somebody something they heard through the grapevine, and it has to do with why this person kept their feelings to themselves. So there it is. Now we have, see, the energy of being cautious. Someone didn't get what they wanted. I wonder if you had a friend, or they had a friend, someone who was chasing the same person energy. Okay, that's what I feel is happening here. Somebody didn't get what they wanted. But see, they offered one cup too. So you can see they only offered a little bit. They kept it to themselves. I feel that someone kept something they found out, they kept to themselves. And then we have it's energy of putting in the effort. A lot of focus on work, absolutely, but it has to do with building. Okay, this is two people building. Now, it could be someone they worked with. Maybe you heard something that this person was connecting with someone they worked with. They were just friends. Maybe they told you they were friends. Maybe it's a truth. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff right here. This is what the painful ending. It's over. The straw that broke the camel's back. But to me, it's just an energy of this person seeing why this ended. Okay? Yeah. Here's an energy of that leap of faith. One last look over the shoulder. It has to do with taking a risk. See, someone here, it has to do with taking a risk. I feel like we've got two people kind of mirroring each other, absolutely, both wanting the same thing, but both people waiting for the other person. So I feel this person's cup runneth over. I'll tell you, they kept it to themselves, but no more, because now they're confident. They're going to offer you this, okay? Whether you take it or not, or take a risk. Yeah, there is a little bit of a risk here, okay? But I feel it has to do with also for yourself being discerning and being wise. Trusting your inner knowing, okay? I feel like you probably know this person was keeping their feelings all to themselves, focused on money, feeling a little apprehensive because maybe the risk is them. Maybe they have a little Aries in their chart. But you know, Leo, I'm going to tell you, it has to do with this person leaving whatever this is behind, releasing it, and going down this path. There's always a risk in love, always. You never know where it's going to go. You never know if it's long term, but it's about planning and preparing for the best. See? Coming into it, putting the best foot forward. See, this is someone who definitely is looking at this, feeling like it's too late. And I do feel like they're going to apologize, but I don't know if this person really expressed themselves well. But I feel like we have two people who just don't get each other, okay? Because of the lack of proper communication, truth. Yeah. This person definitely knows what they want, but you know, you can see these multiple opportunities coming in. This person's in a hurry, you see. It's like they don't want to waste any more time, but I feel it's like you're in this energy of crazy about this person and you're waiting and waiting, focusing on work. Trying to change your focus, but still focused. I think you're still focused on each other. I think there's a beautiful connection here. Now, I don't know if you both had other choices, because it certainly looks like you're both waiting for the other person. While you're waiting, you know, in comes other opportunities. But I feel, you know, again, that been there, done that energy. You know, other opportunities coming in, somebody who's more confident. Maybe that's what you wanted, someone who was more confident, because this is someone who's not. But I actually feel it is the same person. I just feel it's the energy they're going through. Expect a spontaneous invitation, okay? Because it has to do with this change. Now, this is also with the Empress being here. This is the energy of the Empress having a lot of abundance, a lot to offer. See, they're looking at this too. I feel like you're both looking at what the other person has to offer, this connection too. Tell me more about this king. Yeah, see, they're looking at that pentacle too. See, there's the communication back and forth. Nobody's really connecting emotionally. No one's really saying everything. It's sort of like dropping little hints, saying little things to each other. So they become apprehensive. See, there they are looking at the details. See, looking at this. Hoping and planning it's successful, that they get what they want, but they did it. And I feel you're both feeling the same, I feel. I think we have a couple that this could have actually really went somewhere, and I still feel like it could. So I don't know if this is, I mean, it looks like a couple of single people. But we have two people who have everything they need but love here because of this energy. Too much focus on the money. Okay, that's what I feel. Too much focus on the money, but it has to do with partnering up, two people being there for each other through thick and thin, long term, you see? And that's where I feel maybe they just didn't feel like it would be. And it likely is because of that Queen of Swords. I mean, maybe both of you had other people being involved, or you've got someone in your social circle who kind of got in the middle here. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, it has to do with leaving us all behind, taking a leap of faith. I feel this person's going to take a risk. They're going to reach out and make a move here. So you're getting a little bit of a heads up. Because I feel this person's pretty determined here, feeling pretty confident, putting their best foot forward, planting the seed, see, building. I feel it just didn't start off right for whatever reason. I just think there's too many people involved, too many people gossiping and talking. Sometimes that makes people a little, you know, especially when if you got someone and one person chasing, if you have a friend who's also chasing this person and it's been kept a secret, okay? Yeah. There it is, justice and balance, being fair. See, it's an energy of two people taking a leap of faith, doing the right thing. Somebody, I feel it didn't start off right. Someone didn't come in right, or they didn't say the right things. Because I do see a very spontaneous communication. I'm not seeing miscommunication. It's more of an energy of looking at the details of the communication. If you still have that communication, look at it really carefully and see what you see. Because I kind of feel they're doing that, you know. But it's both people wanting this to be successful, but nobody's really sharing how they really feel because of that fear of rejection, see? But it's an energy of both people missing this beautiful opportunity. There it is, justice and balance, being fair, someone who's just right. See, this is somebody who wants to make something right. I don't think they came in right, and it could be either one of you. Because I actually feel like you're right for each other in a lot of ways. I actually feel like you have a lot of things in common. It's probably Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Okay? You probably have the same elements in your charts that somehow work. Or it's just the energies you're in, the creativity, the things you have in common. See, the things that make you compatible. There's definitely a physical attraction, but I actually feel like you both have somebody who you both know, a friend or someone in common who's getting in between that's also chasing this person. So that person may have told them that you were chasing them for money or vice versa, whatever happened here, okay? So just give it some thought. Don't accuse anyone, but I honestly feel like there's just too many people. And it could be somebody who's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It's sword energy people, okay? You both may have had other friends involved because everybody knows there's a lot of talk and gossip. But what I feel the good news is this painful period is over. This is someone coming in to do something right, to make it right. Okay? It's like it just didn't start off right for whatever reason. So it has to do with being patient. Okay, has to do with investing. This person's waiting for the right time. Maybe the timing wasn't right. I don't know. But like I say, it's about just being a little bit patient here. And just, yeah, see, the energy of this could actually go somewhere. It has to do with power. This person's determined. See, they're trying not to be ruled by their emotions too, you see. Not letting their emotions get the best of them. Been there, done that. So it's somebody who's likely let their emotions get to the best of them before, shared some feelings with someone who then rejected them. So now this person's very cautious, okay? Because that's painful. So it could have been something that ended painfully they were looking at. So I wish you the best here, Leo. I feel like they're coming in. They're determined. They're releasing control, releasing things that no longer serve. I feel it has to do with both people, and they're going to take that leap of faith. They're going to take a risk because it's like nobody wants to take the risk. The risk of rejection. Egos. Okay? So release it. It doesn't serve. I feel it's both of you. And I actually feel they could have a little Leo in their chart or some Aries. Okay? Take care, and we'll see you soon.